Today we're gonna make an outstanding sausage cream sauce. It has kind of a secret ingredient that really just puts it over the top. Here's all the other ingredients. Let's get into it right now. All right, guys, I always like to go over all of the ingredients, and there is not that many here. I hope you like gorgonzola. Please, even if you don't, give this one a chance. My son hates it. He's gonna be taste testing this. We're gonna find out how it does here, and I have a feeling he's really gonna like it because of the other ingredients. 1 pound of bulk sausage right here, bulk Italian sausage. I can see there's fennel in here. I would go with the mild though. I wouldn't go with spicy here. I have 8 ounces of frozen peas, parsley to finish, shallot. I use 3 medium shallots. You could use even more. I probably would like even a little bit more. Kind of like want that mellowness for the gorgonzola. And then I have gigantic rigatoni. I don't use this brand often. It looks like a very fancy brand. It looks good. So we'll see. And I have 1 cup of heavy cream. This recipe, you can kind of tell off the bat, is going to be similar to pasta alla norcina. Alla norcina obviously didn't have the gorgonzola in it. So let's get to sauteing that sausage and put your water up to boil because it's all gonna come together very quick. I'm gonna use this pan. So this will fit in basically the same amount as the 14-inch pan that we always use. A lot of you have been asking about it. People have been having a hard time. I just wanna show you, you can do this without that pan. This is a 12-inch, but it's deeper, so it's 4.5 quarts. We're gonna heat this up to medium heat. Now you're using a non-stick, that's what this is. You don't have to preheat your pan like you do with stainless. So that means right away you can put your oil in and then you can let your oil get hot. So I'll put a couple tablespoons down to start. Don't need so much. This sausage here has a lot of fat. You can see it in here. It's very coarse grind. You know, if you get it from like Whole Foods or like Costco or something like that, it's gonna be super ground. It's gonna be like uniform, almost like a hot dog. So that'll be the difference. Once it heats up enough, we'll put it in there. And the reason I'm talking about that to you guys is like, in the Norcina, I had the issue that was from Whole Foods. Stuff was impossible to break up. It was like just a mass, like a hamburger mass. This will break up rather easily. I'm just gonna spread this around, get it a little brown on one side, and then flip it, and then start breaking it up. We're not gonna get it as brown as we would if we were using a stainless pan. But I just wanna show you guys, you can do this in a non-stick pan. That's pretty good color right there. So I'm just gonna start breaking it up and flip into the other side. That looks good. So when your sausage is pretty much cooked through, it could be like 80%, it could be 90%. Just let's put it off to the side in a bowl right here. All right, I'm using a metal spoon, guys, on this type of pan called a wambulance. The only reason I even say that is I get the comments all the time. I'm gonna lower this heat to about a 4 out of 10. And you can see most of it's cooked. Some of it might be a tiny bit less than cooked, but it's gonna go back into sauce. So I'm gonna put in a couple tablespoons more of olive oil and we'll get our shallots in. Okay, the water's boiling. Going to do 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. I'm using Morton's kosher salt, so 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. That's gonna give me a 1.5% salinity, 1.5%. Now the pasta says, what does it say, like 17 minutes? This is gigantic. I'm just gonna stir it for about 30 seconds so it doesn't stick, but you know, rigatoni is not really gonna be a problem for you like a long pasta will be. This pasta is tremendous, tremendous. It's gonna be so good, it's gonna look so good. All right, as my pasta's cooking, my wife just looked at the bag again and it said cooking time 12 minutes. I'm gonna take the peas, put them in there. These are frozen peas, guys. They're like already soft. They're like, they just need to be thawed, and the heat from here will thaw them. There'll be a little bit of water from the ice on the peas. That's fine. And then I have my 1 cup of cream, and then I have 4 ounces of gorgonzola cheese. So 4 ounces of gorgonzola cheese is what, 28, 56, 112 grams of gorgonzola cheese. I'm just gonna bring it to just a light, very low simmer. Let the gorgonzola cheese melt. Oh, by the way, this is gorgonzola dolce, not picante. I'd say the picante is drier, more crumbly, better for salads, though you could definitely use dolce for salads. And I would say that dolce here is gonna be a little bit milder. It's not gonna like massively overpower the dish. And I think it's a little creamier. You can see how our sauce is just starting to bubble now. We want the cheese to melt. And it looks like it all melted. By the way, cook the pasta to 1 minute less than al dente. We'll finish it in here. We'll toss it together. Probably even add a little bit of pasta water, okay? If you're bubbling too much now and you're thickening too much, you can just turn it off while you wait for your pasta. And that is the consistency right there. It's very thin. Let's say the pasta's still about 3 minutes away, so just add your sausage back in. Pasta's about a minute away from being finished. This is how our sauce looks right now. You can see, like, even though a cup of cream and the gorgonzola, we're gonna need pasta water. So I'll take a ladle of pasta water, and then I will get all of our wonderful, gigantic rigatoni in there. I'm gonna stick this off to the side here. I'll need it to probably, as this pasta right here is gonna absorb some of the liquid, we're probably gonna get a little dry. So do the best you can to stir it all together. And you gotta cook it now until it's done, all right? So until the pasta is al dente. Right now it's too hard to eat. It still needs over a minute, but I tasted it. It definitely needs a lot of black pepper. And it does need a little bit of salt, guys. And you wanna just keep trying to move it as best you can so the pasta kind of absorbs some of that delicious cheese sauce. I wanna show you the consistency now, all right? So see that? It like thickened up a lot. And what happens is it just drinks it up. And if it gets too dry, which it probably will when you're waiting for family members, friends to get to the table, you're like, get to the table now so you can eat. All you gotta do is take a little bit of pasta water to loosen it up. We're gonna get the taste tester down right now. Tell them what you're feeling on gorgonzola cheese is.
So I really don't like gorgonzola, but this looks really good.
All right,
I love peas.
Let's see.
I really like it. It doesn't even taste like gorgonzola.
What do you taste?
It tastes like cream. And does it have seasoning on it? What kind of seasoning is that?
Salt, pepper, cream, shallot, sausage with fennel.
Sausage is good.
Mama, you want to try? We thought he was going to hate it, so we were like, let's get...
Yeah, I don't even taste the gorgonzola.
That's a good piece right there for you.
Okay, I'm gonna taste the sausage first. This is a really big pasta.
Huge.
Do you taste gorgonzola?
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't taste it really.
Definitely.
Oh wow! I tasted the gorgonzola right away, and then on the back end is where I tasted the fennel from the sausage.
Yeah.
I think it's delicious.
It's a really good
Because I don't
combination.
taste the gorgonzola.
You know what to do? You probably don't like to really like eat a chunk of gorgonzola by itself.
That's probably...
You don't like it like in the salad,
Yeah.
No, I hate
right?
that.
So maybe you like it melted.
Yeah, melted.
Maybe it's like a texture thing for you.
Maybe.
I'll let you have that one last monster bite. Digest and then let us know your rating on this.
Peas are one of the best things you can put in with pasta. Like, do you guys agree with me?
I do. I like the way they look.
Yeah, they're very good. The sausage is great with pasta. Sausage is not my favorite thing with pasta. Ground beef is the best thing with pasta.
So use ground beef if you like, guys.
I think ground beef would be good with this. And I love cream, so I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
8.5. All right, thanks, pal. I think that's pretty good. James is being tougher now, guys. All right, we're like into the school year has started. He's getting tough. That's a monster piece.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
Go
Big
for
bite.
it. Whatever.